Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Pete Armstrong, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Elvis Franco gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Kipton is showing off his range. Throw to first will take care of McCutchen for the game's first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Wade Michael.
Into the box now, Wade Michael. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win, as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
So striding forward now, Alexi Ortega. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes, is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner if you're going to stick.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Ken Singleton gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now in the box, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Elvis Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, JP.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Hey, you know, D-Row, RBIs don't tell the entire story, but this guy's second in the league right now in runs batted in. He's a pretty good offensive player.
Well, I want to write the next chapter to that story, Dan, because if I'm second in RBIs right now, I'm feeling pretty frisky about my season.
And this is taken outside for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 home. Left center, base hit. Greenberg rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Embry, base runner at first with 1 out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Javier.
Into the box, Javier Gonzalez. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Singleton is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
2 out here and a runner at second. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In now, Pete Armstrong. And it's grounded just foul down the line. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
High in the air out to center field. Oldham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Clemente. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Robbie Oldham.
Now at the plate, Robbie Oldham. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Teddy Quinlan.
So coming to the plate, Teddy Quinlan, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah. 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Ready now, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Too high.
And that's too high, ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here it comes, 2-0. And there he goes towards second. Fouled off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Oliver Alvarez is on deck. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Zobrist is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So in now for Chicago, Oliver Alvarez. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's set. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Adam Greenberg waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery.
Nope. Outside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Runner at second here with one man out. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
The pitcher, Elvis Franco, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. First and second now, one man out. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, the right fielder, JP Embry.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Jimmy Nelson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Jimmy Nelson.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up, and add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Buckner. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Gonzalez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Count even now at 1-1. Nelson has compiled just under 130 innings of work and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Count 2-1.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52, Pete
Digging in for
Armstrong.
his second at-bat, Pete Armstrong. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Bases full now following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, bases loaded. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Oldham is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubs lead this one 8-0. Striding into the box, Anthony Samuels. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Ground ball right side. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Up next for the Buccos, Antonio Ruiz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
At the plate now, Jimmy Nelson. Fouled off. None out, runners at first and second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. And it seems they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wade Michael. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. One there. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping into the box, Alexi Ortega. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 8-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Now to the plate, Oliver Alvarez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Adam Greenberg. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Bases are empty, one man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Elvis Franco.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Elvis Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Ortega has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Luis Clemente.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in, Robbie Oldham. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Armstrong will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Teddy Quinlan.
Now at the plate, Teddy Quinlan. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Samuel.
To the plate now, Anthony Samuels, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And it's fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for Pittsburgh. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry. Here's the first pitch to him.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Buckner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
8 runs, just 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Reined in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Digging in, Javier Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Antonio Ruiz.
First offering on its way. Antonio Ruiz is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Mike Soriano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Mike Soriano.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Luther Siegel gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete Armstrong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ben Zobrist is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Siegel, a 5'10" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and none left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 1. Ready for another shot now. Wade Michael. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In now, Alexi Ortega as he grounds 1 briskly to short and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch
Now
single,
batting.
and maybe now they
right
can
fielder.
start to get some traffic
Louis.
on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box, Luis Clemente, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Ball two now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Takes this the other way to right. Embry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie Oldham.
Settling in now, Robbie Oldham. On its way is pitch number 75. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Teddy.
Digging in and looking for more, Teddy Quinlan. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And that misses inside. 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Quinlan hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Samuels.
So striding in, Anthony Samuels. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
The catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Adam Greenberg. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A 1-1. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Elvis Franco. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lined into left center. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. Embry blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score, and they now lead by 9.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
At the plate now, Javier Gonzalez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Steve Tobin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line towards center field. Oldham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Ready once again, Antonio Ruiz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
1-2.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Steve Tobin.
Robbie Waite will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Robbie Waite.
And that misses, ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box now, Wade Michael. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pull on that side. That's the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Alexi Ortega, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Joel Harper comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Harper.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Oliver Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The 0-1. And it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Ready with the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Jesse Padilla will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Padilla comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Padilla is actually a native of Illinois. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
2 down, runners at first and second. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front 12-1. Jason Hall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, Jason Hall.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Luis Clemente. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the pitch. And it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fouled off. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Robbie Oldham. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Teddy Quinlan. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to third. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 12 and the Pirates 1. Stepping in, J.C. Embry. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
J.C. Embry.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Now back, first baseman.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
1 out, nobody on. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out of play off to the right. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Not shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Javier Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But don't shed a tear, they're up 12-1. Stepping up now, Anthony Samuels, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Antonio Ruiz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
John Clark will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers, 26 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the pitch, and there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. The catch is made, and the Cubs are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
And there it is, people. The Magic won win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Cubbies win for a division-leading 117th time. Elvis Franco wins his 17th game of the season. Ken Singleton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
38 minutes. Our